All right, we're going to see if this fixes a latency problem that someone brought up that they were having via computer. I didn't have the issue, but it is if someone's having a problem, let's see if it fixes it. Sometimes that's just how it be. I'm going to pull it up here again and check my stream here. Meet Kevin and Joe Biden up here. So funny. So if you join in, I'm just checking something just to make sure that my audio is okay. Yeah, I don't have this issue, so we're good. We're gonna be okay, folks. We're gonna be okay. I lost a couple of you, but here we are. I just restarted it here to check the audio. Hey, look at that. I changed the latency. Sound is good, Randy. Sound is good. Awesome, bro. Maybe that was the issue. It also shows my stream health as being excellent. So I don't know if I can save that. I'm just gonna have to make a note of that in future. That ultra low latency is way better. So we'll roll with that. I know the delay is a little bit less too, if I'm not mistaken. So that's cool. But anyway, are you in the Doge, Randy? Are you trading Doge? Are you holding Doge? Are you a Doge millionaire? Or are you a Doge 100-year? Or are you bag holding the hell out of some Doge? Where you at, bro? Where you at? I'm not really bag holding it. I'm not at a loss. I'm at a loss at my current position. But I'm up $100 on Dogecoin lifetime. Right? So it's not bad. I'm not mad at it. I'm only $75 away from my break even. And at its current rate, we're going to see that today. Good news is I can set a sell limit on it. That's the good news, which I already did. I'm going to put a sell limit on that bad boy. Couldn't do that with my Bitcoin over the weekend. So I was up all night because freaking Bitcoin, I couldn't put a damn sell limit on it. It's so weird that it gives me a current bit rate slow on the stream, but that's where I'm at. So if you're holding Doge or you're holding Bitcoin or any of these other crazy coins, let me know what you got. I'd like to know. Like I said, I'm gonna try later to take a trip to Narnia and get some of that Safe Moon, or hell, maybe even some of that Cum Rocket. I told a kid earlier in this live stream, I said, he was asking about different cryptos, and I said, you got to check it out. And he's like, I'm not looking that up. I'm like, dude, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. Don't be scared. It's probably going to be worth a good bit of money long term. I'm pretty convinced. Anything that's related around the adult entertainment industry is worth money. Big money. So if you don't know about it, I made a video about it, and I talked about it a little bit over the weekend because it came out Friday, and it was up 600%. I don't know where it's at now. I haven't even looked. Let's see if I can find it here. See if we can find a chart. Where might I even find a chart on it? It's got a website. Buy on PancakeSwap. How do I buy? I see, look, this is the thing. Like, you got to go. Oh, man. You got to go all over the place to get it. Trade tokens in an instant. I got to have BNB, which I can't buy on one thing, but I can buy it on the other. It's so confusing. What's up, Tim? What's up, my man? Big dirt moving, farm running, goat farming son of a bitch. What you doing over there, buddy? You want to join this live stream tonight? I'll throw up the Zoom. We'll get you up here. We're watching this Dogecoin at the moment because it's going somewhere. Someone let the dog out. Elon is taking the dog for a walk and it's freaking out of control. It's at 32 cents. Feeding animals. That's what's up. That's what's up. Look, man, I had so much stuff to do at work today, and Microvision was captivating. Yeah, show me some goats. Let's get some goats up here. Look, I'm gonna launch the Zoom. I'll post it on here. Show us some goats, Tim. I want to know. I want to see what Tim's doing. He's got a farm. He's YOLO'd. He's YOLO'd. Isn't listen? I think Tim got all the dollars out of the collection jar and YOLO'd them into a farm. There's a link. So let me know if you can click that link right there. See if that'll let you in the Zoom, and we can put you up here. We could see some goats. Let's see it. See what you're working with. While we're over here watching Dogecoin. There you go. Tim's entering the waiting room. All right, give me a second. Let me put on these phones right here so I can hear what's going on. And I need to change my settings here because I don't want to hear myself. I just want to hear everybody else. So let's flip some switches. Throw up the Zoom group. Kill the Weeble. We'll get you up in here, buddy. There we go. What's up, man? Hold on. I don't have audio on you yet. Give me 1 second. Why don't I have my audio on Timmy here? Let me just check this. Monitoring outputs up on Zoom. Are you sharing audio over there? Because I can't hear you if you're sharing your audio. But check out them goats, man. This is what? How many Dogecoin does it take to get a goat? Look at that. Tim's over here living the dream, man. He's got a farm, starting a farm. He's milking it. We can't hear you, though. For some reason, I have no sound on you over there. So if you hear me, I do not hear you. Just letting you know. But he's got some freaking birds. Look at them chickens, man. He's got chickens in the roof. Oh, man. Yeah. Aspiring farmer. That's what's up. I like to see it, man. Look, you're doing a... there you go. Tim says it's connected to audio. It says it's connected to his audio, but I don't know. I don't know what's happening here with your audio, buddy. But we should be able to hear you, but we can't hear you. It says red on Timmy. But that's cool, man. I don't know. There you go.
There we go.
Now you got some audio.
Right. Yeah, saying there's zero.
Yeah, these are the goats that Clover Health bought, right? Is that what's going on here?
There's some of them. These ones are actually a rare breed. There's only a couple hundred left.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's a hairy-ass goat.
Yeah, they're all right.
I don't know.
He's from Utah, this guy.
Okay.
But he'll be... all right, buddy.
Man. People love
Man,
goats.
I got baby.
What is going on in there? Oh, baby chickens up in there. Dude, that's a lot of stuff you got. You got a lot of animals, man.
Well, this is only the boys' pen.
No kidding.
That's all. I have all that field over here.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Then got all back here. The pipeline actually just went through here. So, I don't know if you can see that yellow post or not.
Yeah.
That's like one of their test meets. And we just finished fencing this in 3 weeks ago, a buddy of mine. So,
check that out, man.
Yeah, man. Now you finally got like a picture behind everything.
Yeah. What's the goal over here for the farm? What do you? Where's the farm going? What's the direction it's going?
Hopefully, in the next 5 years, I can get FDA approved. That means I can sell milk across lines and everything like that,
Right.
as well as cheap.
So how do you milk the goats? I mean, is this an automated process, or are you over there milking goats?
All hooked up. It's all inside the house right now. I cleaned up. It's portable.
Okay.
So, yeah, I got me like a shipping container.
Yes.
Got one. I got a 66 Chevelle in it.
Oh, nice. All right. See you over there.
And then here's ladies' pen.
Man.
Got it through end.
Oh wow! Look at all them goats, man. So, like, how many goats how much milk can you get in a day from all this what you got going on currently?
If I actually were running these goats right now, heck, easily.
We got like a weak connection. You're out in the middle of nowhere. You're gonna need some Starlink or something out there.
Yeah, there's
Which
all
is,
those black ones. I just picked them up last weekend.
man, look
Like
at that.
Kentucky.
Look at all them goats, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, this one's solid black. It's nice.
That's so many goats.
Yeah, but aspiring. You know how it is, starting from nothing.
I know all about
I
that.
gotta make something. Yeah,
Look, I was
farming's
actually
tough.
I was actually thinking about doing a video today or tomorrow about just starting, just doing it. Just if you've ever wanted to make something and do something on your own, like the biggest thing that people do is just they never start anything. And once you get started, dude, momentum is a powerful thing. It's very powerful. And the scariest thing is just starting. And
Yeah,
I've worked for myself now for 16 years, 17 years. And dude,
yeah,
some days just tough, but you're killing it out there, man. Looks nice.
yeah. I got a grant. Yeah, I built this well house out of pallets actually,
Right?
and then another well put on the property, and then I got these badass, and they are awesome. They're called drink and post waters. They water the goats so you don't have
Is
to.
that right? Man. Dude, the farming
They're quick
world
too.
is
There's one using
fascinating
it
to
right now.
me. It's fascinating to me. Like when I look at the stuff that we don't think about just on our daily lives and the stuff that goes into it, like I'll sit there and watch how I guess it's not kind of how it's made, but some of those shows like Discovery would do just about different things. It was like some stuff you don't even think about. Like, how do you get such a vast majority of food to people? How do we collect it? What's the machine that does that? What's the process? Like rice. Dude, you ever watch them farm rice? That's insane.
Yeah, by or planting it. I mean,
Dude, it's so crazy. And then like there can be nothing in the rice. Like they'll pull a sample, and if there is a single freaking bug, like all the rice is done. They're like throw that shit out. It's crazy how they sort rice. Like who came up with a rice sorter? That's some crazy stuff, man. The world of farming is deep. It's intense. You know.
there's in the water.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at them go.
Just butt their head against it.
They just bump it and it fills it up.
Oh, yep.
What?
Yeah, that's
Dude.
like old neighbors here. We just each other on barter and stuff. So it's kind of neat too how we do things here.
Right?
But I was just up the road helping the farmer change out all the discs on the drill seeder. Yeah, I did that for about 2 hours for him. But it's kind of like he'll hit me on the backside with some free hay, or like he planted all this grass for me.
Oh wow.
Didn't charge me anything.
Sweet. Yeah, you don't realize
Yeah, his equipment,
how
his
much
fuel.
like grass and hay you need when you have a lot of animals. Like they eat a lot of shit, man. They eat everything.
There's like 1,500 seed. So GameStop
Man. Right?
to me.
That's crazy, man. You out there in the middle of nowhere, farming it up. We got a bad network. Your network bandwidth is low, so it's a little choppy for anyone that might be out there watching us. But
Yeah.
that's all good, man. Look, I envy that because I'll tell you where I'm at. I've done the motorcycle industry now for this is my 16th year, and I'm so over people, man. What I wouldn't give to just not have to deal with people at all. And I'm out this year. This is my last year in the bike world. I'm out. I'm done. I've already told a lot of people they could suck it, man. I'd rather be out there just enjoying life. Like there's so many other things in the world that's just easier. I'm saying it easier, but just an easier life, less stress. I could deal with some of that.
But yeah, we built that and all sorts of goodies. I got beehives with some honey in it, but
Nice.
no, they all died.
Ah, that's a
I
sad
know.
ending to that story.
Well, I
Buddy of
got
mine
these.
here, he's him and his wife got some beehives. They're doing the bee thing. He's got a couple hives going in his backyard. I don't know how they're doing. I haven't, he doesn't talk too much about. I made him some bee shirts. They had some different stuff. Be cool and bees, man. Bees are important. There was a Netflix special about bees, and
Yeah.
the correlation to it I thought was pretty powerful. Where the guy said someone came and stole all his beehives, dude. Like they came and stole like a lot of beehives off this guy's land, and
$100.
then they would come through and they would just kill all the bees. And he was like, no one cares, which is crazy, right? No one cares if someone comes and wipes out like 20,000 bees. But if you had a pasture with 20,000 cows, and you woke up and they were dead, people would care. But no one cares about the bees. And honey's huge, man. Bees have a huge role in the world. So it's pretty crazy. And the honey trade is crazy too, man. The honey trade from China, they've like banned all this different honey. It's so, dude, it's a whole different planet, whole different world. Look at them dogs. You got so many animals, man.
Yeah, we're missing one right now. He's out and about hunting. But yeah, that's like, so honeybees aren't even native to America. They probably said that in the thing.
Yeah.
But because there's like the American bee, but they're not honey producers. They're just pollinators.
Right.
And they're the important ones, actually. They do more pollinating. Oh, trying to drag these chains and they're stepping on them.
Yeah, they were talking about how they test honey and they like the Chinese are like running honey through like another country and bouncing, trying to sneak it in and selling it for less, and they're cutting it down. It's like, dude, they treat honey like Escobar treats cocaine. You know, it's crazy. It's a wild thing.
Little John Deere.
Yeah, he gets tracked. There you go.
It's only a little 24 horse, but I'm hoping to get me a 73 Coyote. That's what my dream is with the GameStop, man.
There you
Put
go.
a little bit in there. Hopefully that'll give me a nice.
Yeah, man. Who knows, man? When the market right now is wild. You know, every day I contemplate just taking out like most of my shares, put it into one account, and just loading up calls on something. You know, just loading up the calls and just being like, print some. I mean, when you see calls up like 200%, you're like, dude, why the fuck am I holding shares? Just load them up. But it's so risky.
For GameStop.
Oh, for any stock that wants to do, like, look, for you to get 100% profit on a call option, it only has to go up about 25-30% on a short call. So you can straight mark, and you can get that on some of these swing trades. Look at that cat. I had a cat. He lives with my ex, stays with my kids. But you can get it, man. I don't know. Them 800 call option on GameStop, that's a pipe dream in my opinion. We're not quite. They're gonna, through the sheer will of fortitude of people, maybe one day. But
hey, we're bringing it all in here. Cats, goats, dogs, stocks.
There you go. Get some of those stonks in there, man. Yeah, some of them. What do they had over here? They had. I'm trying to think of what that thing was. My brother had a little. He had his first marriage had a dream of having something like that. He bought 5 acres out in the middle of nowhere up here, and they put a trailer on it. You know, and the dream is always. I feel like every trailer on some land was just a failed dream. It was like, you know, out here, especially down toward Alabama and stuff, it's like, it's just large, and you know they got money because the land is definitely worth something. They just never built that big house on the hill, you know. But
I put it into my house,
right,
my property. You know, it's not like I really bought everything I wanted with it, like suppressors and fun stuff.
Yeah,
Gotta be responsible, right?
Yeah,
Other
he
days,
never did.
real big on game.
They had some horses. He had a couple goats, and then she got real big into dogs. She was doing dog rescue, and then they had dogs everywhere, and it just went to shit after that. But he still worked full time. He wasn't a full time farmer, so it was tough, man. He ended up walking away from that particular engagement, but man, the farm life there's something about it that just seems less nice. Like just outside, nice. And animals are cool, man. It's hard to be mad around like calm animals. You know? It's kind of hard. I think we're losing your connection over there, buddy. But it's dogs calm your stress, and if you're having a bad day, animals just make you feel better.
Would you see like cats purring, like the hertz or whatever it is? helps healing and stuff like that.
Yeah, man. Just stuff about I mean, sometimes I have a dog, I have a boxer, and he stays with my kids. So when my kids come here, he comes with me, comes with them. When they go back to my exes, he goes back with them. And you know, some days, man, I'm just up here and I'm just like, dude, I just wish the dog was here. You just have a tough day, man. Some days, animals make a difference. They make a difference in your life. They make you happier, man. No matter how bad your day was, that dog had a good day. That dog's gonna
Right.
eat shit and have a great time.
Unlike that thing.
Yeah, exactly. That thing right there, that's a tear right there.
And that tell you what. Whew,
He's out on that thing right there will, man, he'll screw up everything in your life.
that is karma in 1 second.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is.
All right, bud. I gotta go now. Thanks
All
for
right,
having me
man.
on.
Yeah, man. Thanks for joining the show, man. We're gonna be on the moon soon, buddy. Don't worry.
All right. Get
See
my
ya.
spacesuit.
All right, I'm gonna pop this guy back up over here. If you want to join the show and just talk about, hey, man, talk about anything you want. That's cool. Doge is having a little pullback while we were on the phone here. Elon didn't get the message that Tim needs a tractor. So we have a little bit of pullback. Or maybe he did, and this is the time to buy the dip. So, Randy, you're in deep with Tilray and have not gotten into the new Afria. So I was just asking that today because I've been so engulfed. Did the merger happen? I know it was supposed to happen, and it's just been radio silence. Did they merger? I mean, when's it supposed to happen? There's no news here, right? It's nothing that says it's not happening. It's nothing that says it did happen. It definitely has not happened. All right, I'm going to say it has not happened. There's no news. It would definitely say if it was on there. So I'm going to go with no merger has occurred. That's what we're going with. And all the hype was on the merger. And those stocks trade side by side. Now, when they do merge, it will be the absolute largest cannabis producer on the planet, will be Tilray, which is a big deal. And the U.S. here, they are definitely pushing more and more and more toward legalization of recreational marijuana. We just need it on a federal level. I don't understand the problem. I mean, I say that good and well knowing that it's not that simple. Because you don't just go legalize marijuana and let everybody stay in jail for marijuana offenses, right? They got to come back out. You got to let them out. Got to let them back out, man, and that's complicated. So I kind of get it, but at the same time, legalize it, man. Open the date, let them out. If all you're in there for is, all right, I'm going to preface it this way. If all you're in there for is marijuana offenses, like having some pot on you, maybe even trafficking some pot, you don't have any other background offenses, then we're going to let you out. But if you got like a couple ounces of marijuana and also you like beat your girlfriend a few times, you can stay in there a little longer. We're going to let you ride it out. But if you just got busted with a little bit of green, man, come on out. Come on out with the rest of us. But right now, Doge is a pump and dump, man, but it's a big cup on the 30-minute chart. Big old cup, which is cool. Just fill that cup with green. Yeah, right? I don't know, Randy. Let's look. Let's take a look, man. Let's see what they're doing, because they're on a tear for sure, right? Afria is going up. Now, if you're playing long term, maybe. I bought Tilray when Tilray went to $70. Tilray pulled me out of a pretty good loss from another stock. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. And I rode that sucker up like 50% one day, and it helped me out a lot. It's just back. I got to back it up. Yeah, I rode up that train. I think that, if you're playing a long term, I think that Tilray is a solid purchase, because There's no way we're going backwards, right? So there's no way that we're going to roll back what's already happened. Is the only momentum is forward with marijuana stocks. The question is, how long does it take? And are you okay waiting it out? That's the question. Because annually, I think it's going to be just fine on long-term growth. It's going to take, when you talk about like canopy growth or some of these other ones, where's CGC? I still even have them on here. I don't think I have them on here anymore. I just stopped watching them. Canopy. Some of these smaller ones, low volume, they don't have near the infrastructure. What's the other one? Sundial. Sundial growers. Which, fun fact about Sundial, they're always on the highest volume. Look at that, a billion in volume. It's freaking crazy. Freaking nuts. Like, why is their freaking volume so high? I remember the day, it's like 307 million volume. What is going on with Sundial? They don't have the infrastructure. Tilray has the infrastructure to deliver weed across the world. That is a fact. So you throw that in, mixed with them just merging with another company that makes them the largest one on the planet, and that's a no-brainer. It just is. It's just that there's no spotlight on it right now. People spiked cannabis because Joe Biden read on a teleprompter that good things about cannabis. Not only that, Kamala Harris also said that she was going to decriminalize it. The Democrats, listen, don't get mad at me. It's political. I'm not like left or right, okay? I'm just for shit that makes sense. I disagree with a lot of stuff, but they all do. They're all crazy. But that being said, they're going to tell you things they want that you think you want to hear. Whoa, damn. 009. See, I'm all for that, Tim. I'm all for buying some of those things. But Kamala Harris came out and said, we're going to legalize this. We're going to legalize that. You got in at Tilray at 55? That's high, man. Damn. You bag held the shit out of Tilray. The merger will probably bring it back up. Yeah, that's high, Randy. I hate that. So you're down 50% on your play right now, huh? What I did now, yeah, self-serving. You're right. You're right, Tim. It is very self-serving. It is all about the agenda. It's all about what do we have to say to get the vote? You're not fucked, Randy. You're not fucked. You're not. I've been there. It hurts, but you're not completely fucked yet because you still own something. It's just not doing great. But what I've done in the past is I attribute this to, in a way, take this as it is, in a way to something they teach us in jiu-jitsu when we first start in jiu-jitsu, which is at some point you just let go of bad decisions. I'm not saying that Tilray is a bad decision. Tilray at 55, bad decision. But it doesn't mean that you need to let go of it, right? However, if you're still strong on Tilray and you think, yeah, it's going to be a good play longer term, what I did, I pulled my money out of my biggest losers and I YOLO'd it into something that went up 30%. I went for a big reach, and then I can go back to that other stock and if I still want it, But the biggest mistake that we make emotionally trading, and that you're definitely not doing that because you're still holding it, obviously, since Tilray. I mean, it's been a minute since Tilray was up there. It's been a hot minute. That was in February. So you've been holding it for a while. The biggest mistake that people make in a situation like you're in is that they sell it and they go to move it into something else because they're emotional and they FOMO it into something like, let's say, shit, look at Microvision today. So they go, they're looking at Tilray and it went up a little bit and they're getting excited. It's up 9%. look at microvision. They're like, oh shit, and they FOMO into microvision at $24. And then at the end of the day, they freak out again and they sell, and now they're down again. So you took a loss, and then you were like, you had a solid plan to recoup your loss, and then you lost some more. And then you continue down this path. It's very, it is and it isn't GameStop. For some people, it probably is GameStop. For me, it was several stocks. I didn't lose that much on a single play, but I've lost that much over, several concurrent plays. Just honestly, if I'm having like a stressful day at work, or I was having a stressful day with stuff at the house, with the kids, the girlfriend, or whatever, or usually it's customers that drive me crazy. But and then I would go in and I'm like, I have a solid plan. I'm gonna sell at the bell. I'm going to buy the dip. I'm going to get my 10% or whatever my goal was. I'm going to make my $200 for the day. But my mind isn't thinking on that. I told myself this, and then I get there, my mind's not thinking that. And I'm like, no, it's going to go to freaking Pluto. And then I'm down $500 again. And I do that because I let my emotions affect me. And this week, this is the first week where I've really grabbed the reins and I've stopped myself from doing dumb shit. I still have made some plays that I should have probably sold, but they're still okay. I still have them. They're not terrible. The worst one's Luminar at the moment, and Luminar still has 2 days to pull out a win, so I'm not mad at it. But I think you just gotta check your emotions at the door sometimes. Yeah, that's good. That would honestly be your best option for where you're at, is just to continually average down. Even if it's $20. $20, if the stock's $20, every $20 you put into it, I don't know how many shares you have. If you bought it at 55, you could have a good bit of shares. No, I didn't see Algorand. Basically earning interest every day. I haven't seen that. But I believe it. I 100% believe it. Look, there's so many ways to make passive income. If my goal is to eventually get to be pretty much a full-time day trader and just have a day trade account. Because I just do the math, 50 cents. Bro, you get average now is 41. That's much better. 41's way better. 41's not that far out of reach. 55 is up there. 41's not that crazy. It's really not. What I would do, like I said, this is just me making dumb decisions, but what makes sense to me is if I was looking at the chart and I thought, okay, it's loaded up here, right? It's loaded up for tomorrow. Tilray should be, if it continues this little smiley face, it should probably pop at like 1950. 1950, somewhere up in this area, kind of reach its high today, and then it's going to pull back and sell it. Sell it at like 1950 and then buy that dip. Get you a few more shares and bring your average down. There's no harm in doing that. You're not hurting anybody. The crypto used the free money on Coinbase and it lit into algorithm made 5. All right, that's what's up. Damn, that's what's up, Tim. I got to get me some cum rocket, man. I got to get on this train. Tonight is the day. I'm gonna open the door to Narnia. I'm gonna figure out how to buy this stuff. Figure out how to buy it. It's a pathway. I've got a video. I put a link up in the other one. The guy made a video on how to get out there and buy the shit. Because I tried buying it on was it Coinbase that I signed up in? Dude, that's so many apps. It's too many apps. Let's go. Now, Trust Wallet. Look, I bought Ethereum on Trust Wallet. I have no clue how to sell it. I don't have the slightest damn idea how to freaking get rid of my damn Ethereum on here. I could turn it into DAI. I don't even know what that means. Let's just say I do that. What is DE? I don't know, man. It's so odd to me. There's too many things. It's Narnia. It's freaking Narnia. But we get off track. Oh, wow. Yeah, no kidding. Some of them's interest is insane. Some of them interest is really insane. What does Ethereum do? Let me look at Ethereum. Anyway, before I do that, Tilray, it's on an uptrend, right? Look, it's on a soaring uptrend. Let's be honest. On the daily, still crawling up. It's slow, but it's moving. And that's what we're looking for. Slow and steady. So I think you're going to be okay there, Randy. What else you buying over there, Randy? You got to have something other than just Tilray. Freaking Luminar. Come on, baby. You can help me out, Luminar. Get up there. Freaking get up there. 2650. Yeah, I know DAI is a different crypto. I just don't know what I'd do with it. Because I don't know how to. I don't know, man. I got to look into this app more. I was following a video and then I'm just like, whatever. At some point, I'm like, whatever. I want it DAI. What else can I get? Can I get BNB? Nope. I click BNB and then it says I can turn BNB into BNB, which makes no freaking sense at all. What's my kid doing? My kid posted something on Snapchat. What in the hell is that? I have no idea. Looks like something at school, maybe. Weird. Weird, man. CLX and Zoom. All right. I know the Zoom video was on a tear for a while too, man. God, why is it going down? Holy hell. Yeah, I remember Zoom being having a tear, but maybe I'm thinking of Zoom Info. Maybe I'm thinking of Zom. Yeah, I was thinking of Zom. Zom went up a lot. Not Zoom. What's the other one you got there? CLX. Motion detected front door. Who's at my work? Anybody there? Nah, ain't nobody there. Man, why are all your stocks on a downtrend, Randy? That thing. What's its bottom? Where did it go before? It's at 185. I usually don't even trade stocks that are so damn expensive. Mara, bro, I do not understand crypto mining stocks. I don't get it. Crypto does good, miners go to shit. Miners go to shit, crypto does great. Right? And they never meet in the middle. Like, why not? Just meet in the middle. What's so hard? You would think that they would go up together and down together. They would trade the same, but they don't. They don't conform at all to one another. Because I was in Riot, and I was like, dude, that thing's on a tear. Yeah, there you go. Split's going. Man. Sometimes it'd be like that, dude. I put money in Weeble today for the first time in a while. Let me see. Where's it at? Account. I wonder if it's even in there yet. Nope. Still not cleared yet. I got $40 in Weeble. My account went down. Weeble. It's very safe, though. My choices are safe. The safest choice for you on Weeble, sir, is to not participate in trading. That's what it says. Don't buy any of this shit. Thanks for using Weeble, the #1 platform for watching charts and not buying a goddamn thing. Which sucks because I want to trade pre-market so bad, but I also don't want to put all my money in Weeble. So it's a conundrum. Dude, small stocks can straight murk you. I bought I was trading OTC. Here's look, this is how I became a TD Ameritrade user. This guy right here was like, hey, Hertz is gonna be just fine. Everyone needs a rental car. Christmas is coming up. Get you a rental car from Hertz. And I put, at the time, I put a good bit of money in it for me. Anyway, it was like $5,000 or something. It was not chump change to me at the time. And then Hertz was like, we have news. And I was like, oh shit, this is it. We're going to, it was at like $3 or $4 or something, right? I don't know. I think I bought it at 2 something. It's like, it's going up. And the SEC was like, we're going to pause this. We'll be back after a short commercial break. And they stopped trading until they delisted the stock. So I got hammered on Hertz, man. Hammered. So Cash App had all of my money for 2 weeks. They couldn't do anything. So you can transfer it. I'm like, I got to transfer it. It's OTC. I don't know anything about OTC stocks. Pink slip market. Sounds like I'm about to go meet up homeboy over there in Tennessee and do some back roads racing. I'm about to go to the 405 and race Big Chief for pink slips. So I opened up TD and I tried to transfer my shares because when it opened back up, man, it was like it was going down so far. And I didn't lose my ass. It took so long for Cash App to figure out how to go about liquidating your position that by the time they sold it, I was only down like $500 or $600. You know, it was at one point during that escapade at like 48 cents. So we could have lost our ass, but we didn't lose our ass. We were okay. And now Hertz is who knows what, man. I see him pop up from time to time on let's see. Yeah, they're 2.150. But look at that. Look at that tear, man. Boom. Rocket ship. What is that? What is that? Rocket ship. Who knows, man? They ain't going away. They emerged from bankruptcy. The other one, the one I very first got, learnt, I got learnt real hard on was Chesapeake Energy. Chesapeake Energy stock was the first one that I FOMO'd into ever. And I remember I put like $500 into it, man. It was a year and a half ago, or it was a while ago. And I remember my buddy was at the shop, and I was like, dude, it's going up. I was up like $1,300. I'm like, tomorrow's going to be amazing. Next thing you know, I'm at kickboxing class at 6. I'm checking it. We get like, you know, we're doing cardio kickboxing. We get like a minute break to get us some water. I'm checking Robinhood. I'm looking at the Cash App. I'm watching the stock. 6 o'clock rolls around, still in kickboxing. 6:15, I watched $1,300 turn into about $400. So the after hours and the pre-market straight murked Chesapeake. Oh man, I learned real hard that day. I learned these lessons. Luckily, it wasn't for a ton of money, but at the time, you know, it's a ton of money to you. I've gotten over it. I've learned to accept the risks and the gut-wrenching feeling of your money disappearing. I've learned it because I've seen both sides of it. That's the best part, you know. I've seen both sides. And oh, look at Jacob. Is Jacob on here? Oh, Jacob sent me something with Theo Von. I'm gonna play this one here. It's gonna be funny. Red candle head kick. Yeah. That's what's up. Look at Microvision though. 2110. Microvision's gonna give somebody a freaking. Somebody's gonna get rich off Microvision. Back to the Doge. Check out the Doge again. The Doge's doing all right. This is one of my favorites. I'm gonna play this. I don't know if you can hear it. I can't even hear it. Where is the audio go, Theo?
His legs, man. His older guy.
Now I gotta go back. If you don't know what Theo Von is, I'm wearing actually, lo and behold, I'm wearing a "Don't Touch Me, Keep Touching Me, Bro" t-shirt that I made for the King of the Sting podcast. Theo Von comes out, man. This cat, hilarious. The stuff that comes out of his mouth is great. So I'm just gonna see what he put up here.
I was young. They had this fella bus. He would let us. He was a senior citizen, and he would let us lotion his legs, man. This older guy, Mr. Birch, and he was named after the wood. And I don't know if he was pedophile. If he was pedophile, it was late onset because he never did anything wild until just the very end. I swear to God, he went to heaven on some soft stilts, baby. Because my God, we must have put about 6 damn gallons of lotion onto his legs, man. Praise God, Big Birch, baby.
I'm gonna have to get Jacob on here, man. I'm gonna have to get Jacob on here, and we're gonna have to. I might restart the show just because it's not gonna be. If Jacob's on here, it's not really gonna be all about investing, and or maybe I'll just change my title. Maybe I'll just swap the title over. I mean, who really watches these live replays anyway? I had a few of them I was gonna make. Oh, no. Yeah, you misunderstood, Randy. You misunderstood what I was saying. So, if you don't have more money to average down, what I'm saying is if you get a tear up, like I'm just going to pull up, I'll just pull up Microvision for an example. Because this is what I did today, right? So, the goal here is to have the more shares you have, the more money they're worth, right? And you average down, but you only have so many dollars, right? So let's say we got $1,000 to spend, and we bought in at $25.75, and we FOMO'd into it, so we're down, right? But we still like the stock, but we want to average down, but we don't have any more money. So what do? When the market opens, if it looks like it's on a tear up, right? We have to guess. It's just timing it. It's honest to God, most of it's just sheer ass luck because we don't know how high it's going to go. We've had days where it's going to rocket up, right? Off the jump. We're way back here. Why the hell did it freaking move me so far? Okay. We've had days where the dips weren't really dips. But then we get days like this where we get a dip. So you sell at the bell or right after, because a lot of stocks do one of two things. You got a few minutes to decide. They're either going to go up at the bell, they're going to go up a good, 5, 6, 8, 10%, or they're going to go down immediately at the bell, right? What I'm saying is if it goes up, you sell it, you're at a loss for sure, right? So you sell it, and let's just say you started with $1,000, and we're just going to use easy numbers. I'm not telling you this is the best idea. I'm telling you it's my idea. And I've used it. And it's helped me overcome some losses. But let's say we had $1,000 and we're down 500. And just for easy numbers, we had 100 shares at $1,000. If it goes up and I sell it here on a little uptrend and it has this pullback and I rebuy it with the same amount of money that I just sold it for, I will have more shares per dollar, right? Because even though I'm at a loss overall, I was up on the day and I bought the dip, and then I can ride that back up. And I could do that to average down my position. It's going to burn a day trade, but you're not going to be susceptible to the capital gains on it because you're not dealing with enough money, right? And you're reinvesting it back into that stock. So I'm saying that if you do that enough and you regain 5% more or 6% more of your position on that stock, eventually your average will be lower. You'll have more shares for the money. So today I started off with in Microvision, I can't remember. I want to say it was 681. No, it was more than that. It was 720 shares. I started off with 720 shares because I had some in one account and some in the other account. And I was, after yesterday, I was down a little bit, right? So I watched it this morning and it looked like a solid uptrend. Then when it take a turn, I sold it on the downtrend and then I bought the dip. And now I am holding 800 shares. So I gain 80 more shares, which when it goes up $3 or $4 or $5, that's $300, $400, $500 difference that I'm now up. So I'm using that to recover my play, if that makes sense. I'm not saying it's the best strategy. I'm just saying if you run out of money to average down, you could still use those day trading techniques to rebuild your account until you get there. Eventually, if you do that enough, you'll be in the green, right? If you're down 40%, you have to regain 10% 4 times. Really, actually, I would say more than that. You're going to have to regain more than that because it's a lot harder to get up there than it is to fall. But let's just say 10% 5 times or 5% 10 times. So over the course of 10 trades, you could be back up to where you were. That's just math, baby. It's just math. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, but I only hold a bag so long before I go find me some candy to put in that sumbitch. Right? There's bag holders, and then there's people who take the bag and go find more fruit. That's what I do. I go find more fruit. Sometimes holding the bag's okay. Sometimes holding the bag pays off. Like there were people holding GameStop at damn $250 when it went back down to $50. And guess what? They came and got them. The bag slowly got filled up with tendies, and they came and got them. And you best believe your ass they sold. If you were bag holding GameStop at $250 or higher, when it went up to $300, you sold that shit. You did. Look, people are here to make money. The guys who are telling you that they are holding it, regardless of if it goes to 1,000 or it goes to $1, bought in less than $1. That's just because no one's doing it. Look, Trade Mode James is averaging at $11, $11.70 on Microvision. He's averaging at $11.70. He's fine right now, and he says he's never going to sell it. He'll sell it eventually when he wants to, or he needs to. One of those two things. People do these things because we want to, we've made enough money, or we need to because we use money when something comes up in life, man, and now you need some more cash. So it goes either way. So I don't know. I read the Weeble comments and I take them. They're hilarious. Sometimes I post on there just to tease the bears. I go troll bears on Weeble comments. But a lot of times I just put up a comment that's realistic, man. Look, you got guys on there like Microvision is going to be at $45, $50 end of week. Come on now. That's not realistic. Yeah, I'm saying, Randy, be smart about it. Don't FOMO in or jump in something here. And yeah, come on. Jacob's in the Army over there, so he's in Fort Alabama. I mean, try it out. You don't have to, but bro, you don't have to sell all of it. You could just do a little bit at a time, but it doesn't hurt. Is what I'm saying. It doesn't hurt to slowly rebuild yourself. Because I was down. Look, man, I was down like last Thursday. I was down $5,000 in a week in stocks. I was down $5,000, and I was just like hitting my head against the wall, like bump this. And then I pulled it out and I threw it in Microvision, and I made $6,500 on Friday. So it ate up those losses instantly, ate them up. And the reality is that you can't time it. You can only play with what you're comfortable with playing with. And I was comfortable with that gain. I mean, I was like, all right, we back in business. And had I held those positions through Tuesday of this week, I would have made about $20,000. That would have been my biggest score yet. But I didn't. Because I was averaging at $13, $13.74 on Microvision, and I had 2 calls that I bought at $13.50. Bro, I sold the calls for a profit of about $900 on Friday, and I sold the shares for a profit of about $5,500 on Friday. On Tuesday, that shit probably been $20,000. So, but I can't be mad because I just left it on the table. That's all. I just left it on the table. It's okay. I didn't lose it. It was never mine. So, I can't be mad at it. I used to be like, stupid. And what happens is you start thinking about this stuff and you start thinking like, man, next time I'm gonna do this, and then you turn on yourself and you become your own worst enemy, and you start FOMOing into shit and you start losing out all your money. You're like, I'm gonna do this, and then it goes the other way. What's up, man? I got a couple more people in here. That's cool. Jacob's gonna join in. Let's see what he's doing in the army. He says he's wasting away. He'd rather be dead. He's over there not doing a damn thing in the army. Yesterday he joined us and said, man, it looks like you're in prison. And he said, he looked around, it was pretty drab. So that was funny. He said it's like prison. It was like prison, but it has guns. So it's like prison with weapons. I don't know, just whatever building he was staying in looked kind of drab. So I'm gonna text him over the number here. Let's see what he's doing. I actually had some fight stuff to talk about with him too, some UFC stuff. If you guys are into the UFC, I had some stuff I wanted to ask him about in the UFC that's coming up. Because we do like to talk about fights, man. I don't have a whole lot of people to talk about fights with, but Jacob's one up. And if you want to join the show, man, you can always just zoom right in here. I will copy the link and put it into the description of the video, and you could join it down here. Because I do like to talk about other stuff. An armorer. He was I believe he is an EOD tech. That's what he was. But we'll ask him. Let's see what he's doing. But I know, yeah, he was doing like EOD stuff. He's in the reserves now. Mayweather versus Jake Paul. Now we're talking, Greg. Nice to see you, Greg. It is dumb as shit. You're right. That's exactly what it is. It's effing stupid. But whatever. Maybe he'll get. Look, we always hope that one of them's something's gonna happen, but we know better by now. We know better. Look, there's Jacob. Jacob's joining in.
So, dude.
We just had a question here from Greg. Mayweather versus Jake Paul. What are your thoughts? And why
I don't
are
know.
you sideways?
Because I turned my phone sideways. I gotta put it on a charger. Can you flip me sideways?
I don't know if I can. Can I flip you? I mean, I can flip you right here. I'll tell you what. For the folks at home watching this thing, I can. I think I can rotate my entire Zoom window. Rotate it this way, so we'll pull you up like that. That helps people.
Cool.
So you don't look so retarded.
What are the details of that fight?
The details are they're gonna get a lot of money. They're gonna go the fuck home. We're probably gonna have a 4-hour concert, and then
is it Triller again?
I don't know. No, Mayweather puts on his own fights.
That's true.
So it's not Triller. Look at you over there being healthy, eating. You eating a goddamn. You're eating a goddamn Little Caesars pizza. We know what that box is. Do you know that box anywhere? I could see that box a mile away. I could spot that box in the dark. Blind Adam can see that box. Good. I think that I don't know much about Logan Paul. I know Jake Paul.
He's a big son of a bitch.
He's a big son of a bitch. He's the younger brother, though, right?
No, Logan Paul's the older.
Logan Paul's the older brother?
Yes.
Who else has he fought? Anybody?
He fought that KSI dude.
Okay. So Logan Paul.
Yeah, I think he fought him twice, actually, and lost both times.
So he's never fought a boxer.
Mm-mm.
And he's going to fight, notably, the GOAT of boxing.
Right. He ain't the GOAT, but.
He's not the GOAT. He's fighting like 51-0. What are you talking about? Who's the GOAT? What do you have? What do you have to do?
Man, I should have brought my laptop.
You should have brought your brain. Yeah, Randy, thanks for coming out.
There are so many fighters that have so many more fights. Like, you need to watch. Look, you need to look up Mike Tyson talking about how he don't think Floyd Mayweather is the greatest of all time.
Okay. Well, who does he think the greatest of all time is?
Probably himself, but
there you go.
Mike Tyson, but
I'm gonna try to fix this up so I can have multiple things up.
But no, Jake and man, that's tough. So I mean, I think Mayweather's going to win simply for the fact that he's going to say, I'm going to win.
I don't know. I'll try to get Weevil back up there, but
that's what I think.
You think he's going to win for the sake of, I don't know.
Right.
I don't think it matters. I think the correct answer is it doesn't matter. I can't put this over here. I was going to try to stream my dojo. It's not going to work.
It don't matter, but Mayweather's not going to go 50-0 against actual boxers than lose to a YouTube guy.
Yeah, that's true.
Won't happen.
That's true. I don't know about that.
They'll have a clause kind of like
Robinson. Okay.
It'll probably similar to the Tyson Holyfield fight where they couldn't knock each other out, because that's the only way Jake Paul would win is if he could knock him out, because he's twice the size.
Yeah,
I think
doesn't matter.
Mayweather can't weigh in at more than 160, and Logan Paul can't weigh in under 190, I believe, something like that. There's some weird weight class stuff going on.
Yeah. That's not catch weight. That's catch me outside weight right there.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
That's
catch me at the BP, motherfucker. That's what that is. Don't you dare show up over 160. I'm gonna go get some damn ding dongs and some fucking Cinnabons. I'll meet you at the BP. Better have my $7.
OCPs, man.
Yeah, I'm about to load up on OCPs. That's crazy. I was listening to Derek Lewis talking to Ariel Helwani today about our man Francis Ngannou.
All right.
Francis Ngannou fight is going to happen, but it's not going to be till like August.
It's against Derek Lewis.
Yep. He said, I sent him my number, and Ariel said, what's your number? He said 200. 200 to show up, 200 to win, or 200 to fight. So he'll fight him for $400,000.
Who? Derek Lewis?
Yep. You're going to fight Francis Ngannou for $400,000. That was his number, which doesn't seem like a lot of money.
Ain't no way.
Yeah, that's what he said. Said it on Ariel Helwani. He said he wanted to fight him in June, but Ngannou is going back to Cameroon to visit his family.
Yes.
So when he gets back, they're going to fight because John Jones is out. They're not going to pay John Jones, which is fine. He also said he did not watch Francis Ngannou versus Stipe, which I find extremely hard to believe.
Who said that?
Derek Lewis.
Oh, Derek Lewis.
Derek Lewis. He said he didn't watch it. He didn't care. And Ariel said, "Well, why don't you want to fight soon?" He goes, "I'm glad because I don't feel like training." And he goes, "What do you mean?" He goes, "I don't feel like training right now." And he goes, "Well, why not?" And he goes, "Just because I just don't want to." So, I mean, he's got money. He doesn't give a shit.
I don't believe he's getting paid at most $400,000 a fight, simply because if
I'll fight him for any tractor.
Here's the reason why, though. Like, supposedly Jones wants $30 million. The only other person that Francis can fight right now is Derek Lewis.
Yeah.
Derek Lewis beat Curtis Blades, so he's out. After that, thanks that giant ass fucking Russian guy or Polish guy, whatever. He's like 7 foot tall. Can't remember his name. Damn, something like that.
Stipe said he wants another fight.
Yeah, Stipe's gonna fight him again. But right now there's nobody.
Decision, and also, I'm surprised. I thought Stipe would retire.
Nah.
He's 38. He's 38.
He's a banger, dude. Don't matter. Ngannou's like 34.
He's a banger, but
3 somewhere.
Look, I don't want him to end up like Michael Bisping. And he takes another punch from Francis Ngannou to the freaking head. He go knock his eye out his fucking face. He's already had eye surgery. He's 38.
As long as it's the same eye, it's okay.
As long as it's the same eye. This guy. Look, Francis Ngannou knocked your fucking head off. The hardest thing to do on the planet.
But yeah, I don't think he's going to fight for at a minimum 200K. Because
no, 200K to show up. 200K to show up, 200K to fight. So 400 guaranteed.
400K.
$400 guaranteed plus whatever
No way.
back end deal they have.
That's you're the only other contender that's there
Doesn't
to fight.
matter. Look at the
Francis.
payouts. The payouts aren't that high. UFC doesn't pay that much.
Usman just made like 1.2 million his last fight.
No, he did not.
Yes,
he
he
was not
did.
paid that to fight Jorge. He may have made that overall cumulatively, but to actually show up and fight, it was less. And the fight before that was hell, they only paid Ben Askren $500,000 to show up fight Jake Paul.
Well, to be fair, I would do a grand.
Do it for $500,000.
Jake Paul is a lot different than
Rampage
Francis
Jackson.
Ngannou.
Rampage Jackson.
Like, I'm not saying between the two of them, I would take my chance to get Jake Paul before I do fucking Ngannou.
Oh yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, so
I don't even think I'd want to shake Francis's hand. Listen, that guy's he's just gonna hurt you. That dude's a beast, dude.
I don't know. I did see where DC said that the fight is going to. He predicts the fight's going to be 5 rounds. And it's just going to be a slugfest.
No way. It can't be. Derek
What he
Lewis,
said.
we've seen Derek Lewis get knocked out. He's not impervious to getting knocked out. Didn't we see Francis knock out Derek Lewis?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah. That was recent. It was like a year ago. Yeah, he knocked him out quick, too. I got to look it up now. It was fast. Francis Ngannou versus Derek. Dude, my computer is listening to me clearly. 2018, July 7, 2018, round 3 went to decision. Derek Lewis beat Francis Ngannou.
Went to decision?
Yep, and Derek Lewis won. I thought
Really?
he knocked him out. Who am I thinking of?
I thought he knocked him out too. I don't know. Oh. Who was it? He knocked living shit. I thought it was Derek Lewis.
I thought it was too.
It was his fight before Stipe.
Look, I just Googled it. It says Francis Ngannou versus Derek Lewis 2018. I thought he fought him very recently.
Look up his past. Look up Ngannou's past fights. I'm pretty sure the one before Stipe was because they would be arguing that as a trilogy, so that couldn't have been
Yeah.
it.
Huh.
Was it Curtis Blades?
That's who it was.
Was it? Damn,
We
he had
had
a bad run.
Rosenstreich, Dos Santos, Cain Velasquez, Curtis Blades.
Yeah, okay.
And he lost to Derek Lewis, and he lost to Stipe.
Really? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Look, don't be racist. They don't all look the same. Don't be crazy. Dogecoin at 31.6 having some pullback. Dude, Dogecoin's coming for you, bro.
What's that?
Dogecoin is coming for you. It's at
What's it
30. It's at 31.62.
Come on, I need 20 more cents.
It was at 32. It was at 32.60 when I
I
started
need
live.
that 50, man. I need that 50. I'll be content with 50.
Yeah, well, it's not. It might get there next week.
Hope so.
My God. But hey, this is what else I saw. I was listening to Kale Sonnen, who brought up the fact that Conor wants to call out Usman. And not only does Conor want to call out Usman,
Wow.
he also made a very good argument for Usman being the pound for pound champ of middleweight. Pound for pound.
He is 100%.
Usman, pound for pound.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, I'm a John Jones fan. I'm a John Jones fanboy. But being that he's been inactive for like what, a year and some change now.
Yeah.
I don't know about the the Jorge fight, but because Jones ain't gonna fight anytime soon now, not at least till next year, because he's only gonna take on whoever the champ is, because it's just Jones, and I mean it's fucking Jones, so you have to. So when Usman beats Colby next, he should be number 1 pound for pound.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
If they don't flip flop, it's criminal.
Greg's saying that John Jones is the GOAT because he's basically undefeated. And that loss doesn't count. It was overturned. But here was Cale Sonnen's take on it, which I have to agree with to an extent, is that the reason Usman's pound for pound is that he can beat you anywhere. His ground game is phenomenal. His stand-up game is great. There's nowhere you can't touch him.
Same thing with Jones, though. He can take you down, wrestle you.
I don't know, man. I think it's going to play back to the same conversation we had last night, which is if you stop fighting, we'll never know. Right? If you don't come back and fight, we'll never know, because every day, oh, wow, look at this. We're getting buffeting here. Getting some kind of internet lag on my end.
Yeah, no, you just froze up on me a minute ago.
John Jones is mean, Greg. John Jones at 250 pounds is also mean. For sure.
That's the thing, too, though, man. Like, we haven't really seen Jones. That's
250
like
pounds in great shape.
That's 45
squatting
extra
500 pounds like 7 times. It's not just
yeah,
it's
he's
not
a big
John
boy.
Jones. It's not just John Jones plus 45 pounds. It's John Jones plus like John Jones like almost to rock status. Like John Jones almost turns into Dwayne Johnson and then comes back and fights in heavyweight. He's jacked, man.
He's jacked. He's a little big, but he's not dieting right now. But I'm really curious to see what he cuts down to when he fights. He's going to cut because he's going to cut some of that weight to kind of just amp his cardio up a little bit. I think he's going to end up fighting at like at like 240 something, 245. He's only
boy.
Yeah, I mean
I don't think he's gonna fight. I don't think John Jones gets a fight in 2021.
No, there's no way. And Garner's going to fight one more time. If he's fighting in August, he's not going to fight again. No way.
Depends on how long that fight goes.
Yeah.
I mean, look, we get hyped up because we want to see him. We know he wants to be active, but we could fall into the same pattern that Connor falls into, which is I want to be active. I want to fight. I want 3 fights this year. We get one fight that lasts 30 seconds, and then he doesn't get a fight the rest of the year. There's plenty of guys I want to see fight that aren't getting fights. Although I will say the next fight card is going to be great. The next pay-per-view is a stacked-ass card.
Who's on it?
Everybody. Everybody I want to see is on it. Your boy Oliveira's on it. Oliveira, Mike Chandler. Tony Ferguson fights.
Oh, yeah. Chandler's fight. He's going to win. Oh, I'm so freaking stoked.
262.
You know, Mike Chandler is going to
Leon
win.
Edwards, Nate Diaz, Tony Ferguson, and Benel. I don't know who that guy is. I haven't seen.
Wait. Go over that card again.
Charles Oliveira, Michael Chandler.
Chandler, for sure.
I don't know. I do not wholeheartedly agree with you. Not
Dude,
after what Charles Oliveira did to my man Ferguson.
Ferguson is washed up. He's not.
Ferguson is not washed up.
What
are you talking about?
People like Ferguson, the same reason people like Nick and Nate Diaz. They're not good. 100%. They're not good. You just want them to win because you just like, they're like oddballs.
No, there's nothing
100%.
oddball about Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson is.
Look at the way he types on Instagram.
What, with the blood of his elders that he has murked on the way to being where he's at? Dude,
that's the only people he can kill are his elders.
No.
He is killed, man.
No. Oh, look, parlay 209 Stockton. Nate Diaz. All right. We're gonna go this. I'm gonna go Charles Oliveira. I'm gonna go the opposite of Michael Chandler. I'm not gonna jump on the Chandler train. Next fight up, Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz.
Edwards, 100%.
Edwards, 100%.
100%. Bet the house on
I
What's the date? Today, Wednesday?
yes.
We need to do this on my verdict app too. Whenever we watch it.
Right, verdict. Yeah.
But yeah, Leon Edwards, 100%.
Leon Edwards. The only thing that gives me skepticism about Nate is what's he been doing. Same with Nick Diaz. What are they doing? I mean, are they still in the gym? Are they training, or are they just?
Oh yeah. Have you seen? You just see? They've been doing like triathlon training. You know? Did you see that post Nick Diaz put up like a couple of weeks ago, or whatever?
Diaz.
Dude, I don't know either. He just put them on my news feed. Fucking shredded.
But is he fighting? Is he?
That I don't know.
He is in great 6 years.
He's in great shape though, for 100%. As for fighting,
great shape, but I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But Leon, for sure.
Nate Diaz. You can say Leon Edwards over Nate Diaz. All right. Next up, Tony Ferguson and Beneil Dariush.
Man,
being that
I'm gonna go Tony, only because if he loses, he's gonna get cut.
Oh yeah, if he loses, he's
so
out.
I want him to win.
If he loses, he's out. Then we got a chick fight. We got Chukagan versus someone else. I don't know who that is. Vivian Arujo. I do know Caitlin Chukagan. I'm pretty sure that she's lost the last couple that we've watched her fight in. She's like a soccer mom who just decides to do UFC. And then we have Shane Burgos and Edson Barboza. Edson Barboza for sure.
Yeah, Barboza for sure.
Yeah, so that's a good card though.
That's not bad. It's not a bad card.
No, it's not bad.
Ain't gonna be as good. Ain't gonna be as good as 261, but it's pretty good. That might be one of the greatest cards of all. Or it's definitely one of the greatest cards of all time. Had to be.
Oh, look at this! You know what's coming up this Saturday? Someone we haven't seen fight in quite some time. He's the only person on this fight card.
Cub Swanson.
Well, no, Cub Swanson's on there for sure, but Dominic Reyes.
Really?
Dominic
yeah, that's
Reyes
right. He's headlining it.
Versus
whoever
that dude is. I'm not even going to try and say that name, dude. They can't even type it in English. I'm not going to try to say it.
That's so crazy.
Isn't it crazy that the run-up for Reyes, that the run-up for Dominic Reyes, talking such shit about John Jones, and then disappears?
What's crazy to me is that Reyes, okay. I watched that fight the other day, Reyes versus Jones. I watched it again, and man, dude, like
Reyes won that fight.
So
that's what happened. Yeah, exactly. The fact is, Reyes won that fight.
Yeah. Okay, so
the
I would have given that
crazy.
fight to Reyes. The only reason I would not give it to Reyes is because Jones did have like 4 or 5 takedowns, right, in different rounds. So that's the only reason I would give it to Jones. But if you take away them takedowns, dude, Reyes, amazing. Like, and then blows my mind that after that he went and fought what, Jan, right?
Yeah, Blachowicz.
He fought Jan and got destroyed.
Jan Blachowicz is just an underdog that no one gave any clout to, I don't think. I don't know why. Maybe because he just looks like a sheep farmer. He looks like a herder from Poland. He doesn't look like a murderer. Yeah,
that's what it is. It's like he's just a big blocky dude.
He's just a big sack of bones.
Like he doesn't. You know, I think the same thing about Stipe though. Like when I see him, like, to me, they don't look like killers.
No, but Stipe is a killer.
Oh yeah,
I feel like Stipe would fight. Look, when Stipe walks in the ring, I feel like he'd fight better if he had like 3 or 4 Yinglings in him.
Oh, 100%. He probably already does. Nah, and that's why he got knocked out last time.
I think so.
He didn't drink before him.
Stipe is like a guy that you're like, that guy's at the bar, and you know he's nice to you. He's like, hey, you shouldn't touch the jukebox, and you're like, but I want to hear Unskinny Bop, and he's like, "Don't touch the jukebox." And then you play Unskinny Bop 20 times, and then Stipe removes you from the building via brick wall. That's what happens. So he's a nice guy, but you look at someone like when Usman walked in the ring against Jorge, you're like, Usman is here to murder that dude, and Jorge is here because it's going to be fun. And then he got knocked out, and I don't know. I don't get that same vibe from Stipe. He doesn't have the intensity. He's a quiet guy in the corner of the room that just kills everybody.
Stipe and Jan, they're just brawlers.
Yeah,
Like,
that's all.
they just want to get after it.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. I like it. I respect it.
Yeah.
I'm not really big on the whole. That's why I like Usman now, because he's just a humble guy, man.
He is. He's classy.
You know,
he's humble.
You can't not like the guy.
You're right.
So, I mean, especially after that, because he was talking I expected him to talk a lot of shit after the fight. Not really a lot of shit, but I was like, man, like, what's he gonna say? And the whole thing was good. It was super respectful. He's like, it was good. I was like, man, I can't not like you now. I didn't not like him, but I wanted Jorge to win, because why not? Underdog story.
Yep.
But he didn't. He knocked the living shit out of him. So,
what is going on in the world, man? I was just trying to look at the news earlier just to prepare myself for what I was gonna maybe make some videos about tonight. Dude, why are there so many cops killing people this week? Why is this a thing?
I don't know. I got a question though. If you're George A, right? Now he fights just to fight. Well, let's say somebody besides him, let's say you fight for the title twice, right? Back to back or whatever, and you lose both times. At that point, you're probably never going to get another title shot. Like, the odds are seriously stacked against you. Do you still fight?
That was one thing that Kale was talking about on his podcast. He goes, "What do we do with Jorge Masvidal?" He goes, and this was what he said. He said about Usman, he said, Usman is a main event pay-per-view headliner. That's a fact. Jorge is still one of the most liked and biggest draws that UFC has. Somehow. He just has people that like him. So what do you do with him? Who does he fight? He's not going to be back on a main event pay-per-view, but maybe he'll be a main event fight card, fight night pay-per-view. But
right.
you can't give him, you can only give him another title shot. The title changes hands. There's no way he goes back and fights Usman a third time.
No.
0%. The only way that ever happens is if somehow Usman stubs his toe, he drops the belt, gets hit by a bus in the street, and then Jorge is walking by and sees the belt and picks it up. It's the only way. Now, second to that is Kale said, what do we do with Jorge? The path is this. He can headline a fight night and fight somebody in the top 10. Or plan B, you legitimize the belt he carries around with him and he fights for that. And then you can justify him having these fights in the top 10 again. You put the BMF belt up and you make it a thing. You make it a contractual fight. It changes hands.
I don't like that.
That's the only way. I don't like the fact that he carries it around with him as if it means anything.
That's true, but then it goes to the point of it will go until whoever beats him fights for the title, and then the at that point the belt will always be with the title.
Yeah, it should be, because whoever runs that title is a bad motherfucker.
I agree, but then I agree, but you don't need the belt for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you do.
So
you need a belt for it.
I don't think
you know why? You know why you need a belt? So you can take it away from Jorge Masvidal. That's the only reason, to take it away so that he shuts his face and goes away. That's it.
It's crazy they even did that. That was all publicity stuff. It fucking worked, but
it worked. It worked so hard.
But now it's just overplayed. Like,
yeah, it was almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, they don't need to do that.
It's like winning an Oscar. It's like winning an Oscar for a supporting role in a film, supporting role, not a lead, a supporting role. And then 2 years later, you're like, I still got this Oscar. Like everywhere you go, you're like, I still got this Oscar for best supporting extra on Friends. No one gives a fuck. No one cares.
Yeah, I am curious to see who he fights next. He just fought, so I think the Nick Diaz fight will be pretty good.
Nick Diaz?
Yeah.
Versus Jorge Masvidal?
Yeah.
Nah. You don't know. You can't say that because he hasn't fought in 6 years. You don't know.
No, I don't think it'd be a good fight.
This is what we do with the BMF belt. I
think it would be an easy way to. It would be a good way to get some money. I mean, like, it'd be really easy to. What am I trying to say? Not advertise, but like promote that fight. Like, oh, Jorge beat Nate. This is like Nick defending his brother, blah, and Jorge kicking both the Diaz. It would be way easier to promote that fight. There you go, promote.
Sure, that's 100% WWE right there.
Yeah, just what half the shit is. I could go into great detail, and I will.
Hey, look, you can hate it all you want. I would not mind a little bit of WWE infiltrating the UFC. I wouldn't mind just a little bit of it. WWE entertains a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like just a little bit of the character. Look at what Colby did when he turned on the character. Pissed off the world. Just a character.
Yeah, but if everybody did that, it'll be too fake. Can't do that. I think it does help that everybody is who they are, but they have leniency to be whatever they want to be.
Yeah, but some people need a push. Some people need a little bit of
definitely.
pizzazz.
Well, but they've got to determine that on themselves. It's like what Colby did.
Yeah,
like he was on the verge of getting cut. And he's like, "Fuck, I need to go just so as far right you can possibly go."
True that. That's true.
So, but like Usman could be anybody, but what if he was an asshole or like a cocky kind of dick? Then
he'd be less appealing.
I don't think it's significant. I think him kicking people's asses and be like, "Well, that's just how it is." Makes like that. I don't like the whole copying Conor thing that's been going on, but aside from that,
but is it really copying Conor McGregor?
Green panty night? Yes, 100%.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I completely agree with that.
But he's a GOAT, though, man. He's on the way anyway.
He's on his way. We can agree. He's on his
way. 3 more fights.
Being the GOAT.
Colby, Leon, and some.
Jorge can go to 1. Jorge would end up in Jorge in 1 in Pride would get murdered.
Yeah.
No, he couldn't. One championship. That's a different crowd of people. That's a different crowd of people.
That guy's like, just bleed,
It's a different caliber of fighter over there because it's just a different world. Like I mean, there's rules, but
rule number 1, there's no.
It's one step closer to Mortal Kombat. Actually, it's 2 steps closer. There's bare knuckle, and then there's 1. I'm gonna put bare knuckle above it, but we're 1 step closer to Mortal Kombat over there at 1. I mean, hell, just ask what was it, Northcutt or whatever that dude, Sage. Ask just Sage about it. His fucking face bashed in.
You asked Demetrius, he's kind of knee to the face.
Do you ever listen to the yeah, true that. You ever listen to the podcast with the guy on Rogan who talked about he was a fighter he's a champion for, it begins with an L. I'm gonna freaking butcher it. Fuck. Let me Google it.
Begins with L?
Yeah. It's over in like Malaysia or something. Dude, these guys are freaking bananas crazy and they're fighting. He went over there and he's like the champ. It's a crazy thing. It's man. I'm gonna say Asian champ. I'm gonna stumble across it. There it is, Lethway. All right, I'm gonna see if I can find. Dude, it's so wild. They let you after you get knocked out. They let your corner try to revive you by any
the
means
biggest name-
necessary. Like they'll bite their ear, and then you can continue fighting. But the champ over there is Dave LeDuc. He's the champ. I don't remember where he's from.
I don't like that.
Oh, dude, it's unreal. David LeDuc. He's a bad motherfucker.
That's a little.
You want a BMF belt, Greg? David LeDuc, Canadian, goes over there and straight puts it on him.
That's just too intense.
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna put it on the screen. Let's see. Dave LeDuc, King of Lethway.
What's them guys like fight lifetime? Like 4?
Dude, no, they fight a lot. That's the craziest thing about it. They
Really?
fight all the time. Dude, let me pull it up on the screen so we can see. Oh, it's gonna be sideways, isn't it? Yeah, it's gonna be sideways. All right, hold up. Hold this.
It's
thought.
fine. It's straight on my screen.
This motherfucker sets it straight on my screen. Damn you. I gotta rotate it back. Transform, because it's gonna be frustrating to anybody else. Counterclockwise, and then I'm gonna move it. All right, here we go. This dude, and they fight like I want to say even more than once a month. Myanmar, man, that's where they're at.
That's not that bad. I mean,
Dude, look at their hands.
what's his nuts? Freaking.
Considered the most
I
dangerous
saw 18
martial
times.
art in the world.
Well, yeah, because they're you get the shit knocked out of you. Like, hey, we're gonna wake you up, and you stand up and get the shit knocked
No,
out of you.
look at them. Fighters can use arms, leg, knees, elbows, and their head. Right?
They allow headbutts.
Okay. Yep. And they are, dude, it's as close to bare knuckle as it gets. And they're brutal. It's kickboxing, basically. There's no ground game. It's stand-up. They must win. To win, they must knock their opponent unconscious. And I think the rounds are like crazy. So like that doesn't count. You have to fight to knockout. This is as close as it gets to Mortal Kombat. I'm telling you.
That's crazy.
If both fighters last until the end, a draw is declared. Look at them go. Dude. And these guys are not like, whoever's fighting here is no chump. Like they train like relentlessly for this. But imagine that. And here's the thing. Just because he's down, they let him get back up, man. Yeah, David LeDuc's podcast on it's pretty crazy.
Do you just fight until you quit? Pretty much.
I don't even. I'll have to look up what the rounds were, but it's long, dude. The fights are brutal. They are.
Jesus.
It's so crazy.
So pretty much you just fight until somebody quits.
They are, well, yeah, or they're unconscious. Like I said, they fight till they're freaking knocked out. You fight to completion.
That's crazy. That's just crazy.
Dude, it's unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they woke him up. That's what I'm saying, Greg. That was like I think it was a David LeDuc fight. They dude, they fight. They wake him up. They were like biting his ear. They snapped the thing. They're like, get up. And think about it. You don't even know where you're at. Get up. Go out. And he won. He won the fight.
Really?
Yeah. He came back and won the fight. Oh, dude, the Lethway fights are it's Liu Kang over there. It's Kung Lao.
I like ground game though.
Yeah, the ground game is your head hits the ground, we win. That's the ground game.
Yeah, that's a little bit too intense for me. I like
Yeah, but how crazy is it that a Canadian, some of the nicest people in the world, a Canadian, flies to Myanmar and just straight murders the competition who train their whole life for
True.
this? Yeah.
That's true. Hey, are you doing the Gorilla Cup?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Gorilla Cup. I stand a good chance. I still am the underdog, but you know, I'm plus 130 at the Gorilla Cup.
Yeah, plus 130. Meet me at
Plus
meet me at 230.
That kid's like, meet me at 75 pounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. What's I'm gonna do it?
You can't do the Gorilla Cup. It's for kids.
No, they have it for adults too.
They have one for adults. It shouldn't be called.
Yeah.
I thought it was only the kids.
No,
Okay.
no, Chief. This is a everybody event.
When is it?
Oh, it's gonna be good, man. I don't know how they're doing it. So here's the thing. I talked about this before, because like when I roll people, I usually don't roll that hard. Most like, at least with the white belts. Now Mike Green and Felipe and all them guys, fuck them. Like I'm going like dude 80-90%. I don't give a shit. I still get my ass kicked, but like we're rolling for it. But this Gorilla Cup thing going on, dude, it's fucking go time.
We'll see.
Like people will be.
You know what? That might be the downfall of you. Is it's go time. You try too hard.
No,
you cannot muscle your way through everybody.
I don't even use my strength that much.
That's what I'm saying. If you amp it up, you're probably going to end up getting marked.
No, I'm not going to muscle my way. I'm just not going to pull bottom.
Okay.
That's where I focus. I always pull guard because I'm on the bottom, so I'm at least advantaged position. But fuck that, dude. We're going top every time.
All right.
Side control, mount, fucking Ezekiel choke, everybody.
So yeah, because it's a gi one, isn't it? Isn't the Gorilla Cup all gi?
I don't know if it is.
If it's gi,
If-
gi, you
yeah.
don't stand a damn chance.
If
If you got to put a gi on, you're a dead man walking.
If it's no gi, dude,
If it's
everybody's
no gi,
getting.
look, if it's no gi and I get to bring my own coconut oil, I stand a chance of getting away. But if it's gi, from the time they say go, you're fucked.
Yeah, I'm
guys
gonna
is gonna grab a hold of your
I don't know.
ass.
I ain't looking at it. I would bet it's probably gi.
It's probably gi.
That's just how they do things. That's super gay.
Just for saying that, Felipe just got in his car. He's driving your way right now.
Yeah.
with a gi on.
3 hours, bitch. I'm like,
He's like, you don't need a gi. You can just wear that cute tank top you have on, and I'll choke you with that. That's what Felipe's doing right
they
now.
probably could.
Yeah.
Man, I just hate the gi so freaking much. Oh, it sucks.
I just forget when I have it on how many places they can just hold on to. It's every place, if you were wondering out there. You can hold on to everything. And the grip is intense. I don't have that grip strength, man, that they got.
I mean, I got grip strength, but I just
You do, but do you have grip strength for just holding on to clothes?
Yeah, I can do that.
Jesus.
I can hold on to. So here's the problem. I can hold on to the clothes, but I don't know what to do once I get that grip.
From everyone I've rolled with, you just don't let go of that grip.
And I do that, but then like I don't. I'm like, well, shit. I just lost the arm essentially.
I haven't seen Renato up there in a while. I'm gonna have to shoot Renato a message. Miss Rolls Renato, king of the.
He's up there.
Rolex.
He's up there last week, I think.
Was he?
He goes to the noon class sometimes.
Oh yeah, that Clockwork Orange bad boy up there. Like
Less people,
clock
but
jokes.
so much nicer.
It looked like a pretty packed house, man. 15, 20 people in the picture.
At noon.
Yeah.
They can get more packed now. It's pretty good. But
It's a good bit of people. I don't know. Today I watched Microvision. I focused with my printers. I printed some shirts, and I looked out there. I was like, I need to go work on them bikes, but I'm going home. I just went home. That's what I did. I was just like, I'm out, man. Megan called me. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I've actually just went and got me a garbage burrito and went to Publix and got some beer. I'm going the fuck home. Like, I got so much to do up there that people are just going to be so upset with me. I'm tired, man. I just want to go home. I got stuff to do here. I wanted to make some videos. I wanted to have a good time. I had a bunch of people join my live stream for stocks at the end of the day because one of the streamers wasn't on. I got like 80 people on my stream. That's pretty sweet.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
Yeah, and I was chatting with them. We were having a good time, and then I was like, dude, it's nice out. I wanted to go on the boat. I got to fix the trim switch on the boat. Trim switch doesn't work.
You need to clean the boat.
I did. I cleaned it.
Did you?
Yep.
Dude, we need to go. The water's fucking cold though. Me and we took Hudson to the lake the other day, Sunday. Yes, Sunday. Water's cold, man. It's like it's really cold.
Man.
Hudson's on there playing, like, Dad. I'm like, oh, I go out there again, and it's like my fucking toes are numb. I'm like, bro, how are you just standing out here? Like,
I don't know. Joseph's been wakeboarding.
you
all
wakeboarding?
year. Yeah. He was wakeboarding in December in the rain.
Bro, how?
Craziness. Psychopath.
So cold.
Put a wetsuit on. They're doing it. Because people who because some rich motherfucker buys a $200,000 boat and wants to see somebody wakeboard behind their boat. So he goes out and wakeboards. Tests the boat out.
I mean, I guess if you have like the suit and everything, it's not as bad, maybe.
No, it's bad. I mean, the suit only covers your core. It doesn't cover your hands, your feet, your face. There's still water in the suit.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Water is in the suit, man.
That sounds miserable.
Yeah. I don't know. He was doing it though. Robbie's hopefully doing better. Hopefully doing better.
Oh yeah. Hopefully.
But yeah, man. I don't know. I got the boat. I cleaned it. I pressure washed it and all that shit, man. I cranked it up even. But the trim switch isn't working. The trim works, but the trim switch isn't working. So gotta figure out what's up with that. It's always something on a boat.
Yeah, fix a wire, man.
It's always something. Tomorrow I gotta try the compressor.
It's always something with like everything you got.
That's true. That's life, man. That's life. I remember a time when that old beat up ass truck of yours was always something.
That is true.
It runs on diesel and also water. It gets like 6 miles a gallon of diesel, and it gets about 6 miles a gallon of water.
No. Let me hear me out. Look, I drove all the way here in my truck, and it only took me about 11 gallons of gas, and it was like 200 something miles.
200 miles and 11 gallons.
And it sounds crazy.
You telling me that big thing gets 20 miles a gallon?
Hear me out.
Did you tow it?
Did you tow it
from Atlanta to Alabama?
I keep a Bible on my dash, and every 10 miles, I'm like, "Thank you, Lord." Like, just keep this train rolling. And she made it, man.
Yikes!
So
that's good.
Because on Sunday, Monday, I put 17 gallons of gas in my truck in one tank. And then I drove here and I filled up again, and I filled up and it was 13 gallons. So I used 13 gallons.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus the driving I did at home before I actually came here.
Okay.
So probably about 11.
I'm surprised the truck cranks up at all. So that's all a win.
Dude, it's not that bad of a truck. It's an amazing vehicle. It's awesome. And that thing will outlive me probably. That's gonna be Hudson's first vehicle. You say that, watch, fucking 15 years from now, Dad, where's my first car? Old girl out in the driveway.
Man,
500,000 miles.
Oh my God.
50 years old.
Poor kid.
He'll love it. He'll love it. Awesome. No, but then they'll probably ban all fuel using vehicles, and you have to use electric vehicles.
Yeah. Look at that shit. Old Joe Biden's coming to visit Gwinnett County for a rally. What?
For what? He already won.
Yeah, let's see. People RSVP to event. Georgia Democratic Party. What's he coming here for? It is a drive-in rally in Duluth on Thursday. Getting America Back on Track rally. Wow. Is it really like, is Gwinnett County really like the heartbeat of America? Like, why is he coming here? What's here? What's here that he needs to come? Who's here? Who's hiding?
You know what he's doing? He's trying to keep Georgia blue. That's the thing. Because Georgia was that swing state, man. Georgia's been red forever. And then switched to blue this election. And I was like, oh shit, what's going on? That's crazy. So now it's like, okay, we got to keep this fucking state blue.
Yeah.
Because I think Georgia's like 13 votes or something crazy like that.
Man. Look at this though. This was I didn't listen to old Jay Powell talk, but apparently he gave stocks all clear to keep moving higher. So maybe that's good news for tomorrow. Dude, today was a fucking shit show. Stocks went up, stocks went down. I do not have AMC. I played the AMC game when it was $4. And then I played a little bit more, but I'm not holding AMC. It is moving up. It will continue to go up as long as they keep making movies.
Yeah, they opened the damn everything back up.
Yeah, the mask thing is look, man, I don't know. Rogan he was getting lit up all day in the news. He's getting lit up all day. Everything I looked at was he was in there. He doesn't care. I don't blame him. I wouldn't care either.
I wouldn't.
Fucking don't wear a mask. No one cares. But it's funny because half of the news stories are about relaxing, things opening up, and the other half is about 200,000 people died in India. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why. I guess that's something I can think though. He come to Georgia to try to keep Georgia blue or whatever. But
it's too soon.
you know,
there's an election coming up.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good question. I really don't know. Real question is who's he gonna run against?
Joe
Biden
Biden is going to run against Jesus because that's the only person that he's going to meet come time to run. He's going to run against Jesus Christ. All right? Because there's no way that dude's going to be alive in 4 years. I mean, I give him this. He's going to start running and campaigning in probably a year and a half. So he might still be around then, but no.
Who you think is going to run in the Republican side? Donald Trump Jr.?
I hope that Donald Trump Jr. runs.
That's what I think is going to run.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, you can be on the Trump train all you want. It's okay. He's too old. He's just too old. That's the problem. Donald Trump Jr., he's the right guy, man. If you want to pick somebody out of that camp, Junior's the way to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Junior runs. We need a vice president who's not old either. Pick younger people, man. They don't have to be 75 years old to be a president.
I agree. It should be him, and it should be like Dan Crenshaw.
Well, we're about to have blind Dan Crenshaw the way things are going, so
yeah.
It's not looking good for Dan Crenshaw at the moment.
Nah.
He's about to be blind Adam. Which, you know, Joe Biden could be blind. We don't even know. When's he ever said he saw something? I don't remember us here. He doesn't say that.
I don't even know what it says.
We know he's not blind, Jacob. He reads the teleprompter every time we see him. He does a great job.
Does he though?
He's got an earpiece.
I don't think he read because if he could read the teleprompter, all of his word or all of his senses would be coherent. So
it's not good at reading.
Yeah, maybe it scrolls too fast or something.
He's not good at reading. I'll pull up. So let's see here. I'm gonna pull this up, Joe. Let's see. I gotta refresh it. Hold on. This is so funny. I love this guy's comedy, man. Jason Banks comedy. He had one today that cracked me up, man. Where is it? Did I like it? Did I not like it? Oh, I don't think I liked it on here. Damn it. Fuck. But I did play this. I did a video about this guy. I was remember I said Jarris Johnson to look him up. I like this guy's music. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna put it on right now. It's only
Jarris Johnson.
Jarris Johnson. I told you on TikTok. Jarris Johnson, man, look him up. Look, this is his bringing Nickelback into the future.
Interesting.
You ready for this?
I like Nickelback, so I'm game.
Everyone likes Nickelback. You know the lyrics. Here you go.
They do.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't quit as a poor man.
Can't hear it.
Can't hear it?
No.
What? You can't hear that?
No.
Hold on. How do you not hear that? I hear it.
Well, you got headphones on.
Yeah, so it should be playing through the same output here.
Oh man,
I
can hear
I
you.
recorded it yesterday, so I know it works. But dang, did you hear
I
that?
heard that.
You hear that, but you didn't hear this tick. All right, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna pull it up through. This will work. Give me a second. I'm gonna pull it up from my other channel and it's off my video, and we'll just play it off of there. Cause it's fire, man. I was legit like, what?
Makes you want to smoke
But I
tobacco.
honestly do like a lot of his little remixes that he does. But here it is. I'll pull it up this way because everything else worked this way. Let's try this out. Hold on. Let me get to the spot in the video. I don't know where it's at. Let's see.
And
We're getting
here,
closer.
oh,
Hold on, skip forward here.
let's see if I can pull it up.
All right.
could,
You hear that, right?
A link here, copy link
No.
right into my
You
video
don't hear this?
so that you can check him out yourself. He's got a ton of songs, man.
How do you not hear this?
Why, dude? I'm not tech savvy at all. Why are you asking me?
Dude, you're out of your mind.
I'm just letting you know.
Someone else can hear this.
I'll look it up though. I'll look it up.
Man,
What they
I'm-
called?
Jarris
Something
Johnson,
but
man.
Jeremy Johnson. I'll look him
Jarris
up.
Johnson. Jarris
Jarris.
Johnson.
Jarris. What kind of name is Jarris?
I don't know.
Is he
It's a good
white?
question. Yeah, he's a white guy.
White guy?
Yep.
Jarris.
Hmm.
I would not have guessed that. Jarris Johnson does not look like a
Jarris
white guy.
Johnson. I know, but it is. How is it that you can't hear that? I played something on here before you heard it. All right, no, it's not going to be the same, but now I'm slightly disappointed in sharing this. I played it earlier on my stream at work, so I don't understand what's happening.
It would just don't work on mine because I'm on it. I don't know. I'll go there.
No,
I'll
you
go
can hear me. It's all the
I
same.
mean, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Through
I don't
Zoom?
fucking know. Yeah, maybe it's a Zoom thing.
I don't think so.
No.
I'll tell you what, I'm gonna figure it out right here.
44. I got like 5 more minutes, and I gotta
Yeah.
call. I gotta call Julie before I go to bed.
Okay.
Can't never thinking. I'm not thinking. Oh, I heard that.
You hear this? Here you go.
Play it out. You can check it out.
I'm just gonna play it off my phone
I'm going to put
for you.
school.
As a wise man, I couldn't quit as a poor man stealing. I'm trying to live like a blind man. I'm sick of someone out of sense of feeling. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me. I'm a motherfucking asshole. I'm a demon. I'm the one that you just can't leave it.
I'm not with.
Apple covered in a beating. You make it
I'm with.
A little bit of Cornish.
I'm not with it.
You crazy. Crazy as
Man,
hell.
it's just not that. I don't like all that crazy shit, man.
Crazy as hell.
Everything ain't gotta be all futuristic and fucking hip hopping and beat popping.
Man, you crazy as hell.
It's not that good. I mean, I don't even listen to that shit anyway, pretty much. I do like Nickelback. I do. If I listen to them, I'm like binging them hard, but I do, dude. I'm like Friday when I drive home, I'll probably binge Nickelback the entire way there,
That's funny.
to be honest.
It's
I'm
like-
pretty sure I have 3 hours of Nickelback on my phone, like ready to rock.
It's like the gate to Narnia. Once you go in there, you open it up, you're like, well, this is where you've been this whole time. I'm
Dude.
with you.
I did, but that's just how I like listening to music. I don't like listening like if I'm riding with someone, I'll just put my phone on shuffle, play whatever. But if it's just me, dude, I pick like one artist and I'll just listen to all their shit on my phone. And if I run out, then I'll just go to the next artist. But like driving down, it just depends on whoever songs I land on first. I just hit shuffle, and whoever it plays, like I was driving down here, I listened to God, I mean, Chris Young, and I listen to fucking like MGK. And that is his show. Like, just play all their songs
Okay.
for 3 hours.
There's some more Chris Webby out. I gotta listen to some Chris Webby's new stuff. I haven't listened to it in a while. I haven't had a Webby Wednesday in a while. But now I gotta stay up to watch SEAL Team because I missed it at 9 o'clock. So now I gotta wait until fucking.
Oh yeah,
midnight.
y'all were an hour ahead of me.
It's
Right now.
9:47.
Damn, I know. I need to call Julie.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
You in trouble? Don't even know it.
Yeah, she went, what the fuck? I said, I told you to call before you go to sleep. I think I'm asleep right now.
Tell her. Just tell her you're a Dogecoin millionaire.
Look, man. Just damn, son of a bitch. And it's easy to go to this. It's easy to hit 50 cents. 50 cents, and I'll be happy.
Maybe Saturday.
Dude, I'm praying.
He's going on SNL. He's going on Saturday Night Live.
Who is?
Elon Musk.
Oh.
Elon Musk
gonna-
on Saturday Night Live.
All he has to do is just mention the Doge.
You know it's going to be a Doge-tastic night. The question is, are there any SEC implications to him doing it? He doesn't seem to give a shit, but Tesla made $110 million off Bitcoin.
I did see that. I also saw where Portnoy tweeted about it or whatever, saying he was fucking with the market, and he was like, Tesla said, or Elon Musk said, no, Tesla sold 10% of its holdings to prove that Bitcoin had the same liquidity as like hard cash, because you can buy a Tesla with Bitcoin now.
Yeah.
So I didn't see how much money they made, but if they made that much on 10% of its holdings, then fuck.
Dude, Tesla bought like $1.5 billion of Bitcoin or something. Like it was, I want to say it was $1.5 billion.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. That's so crazy, man. And then Bitcoin goes up $10,000 a Bitcoin, and you make $110 million. Like your company makes all of that off of money you already have. They made more money off Bitcoin than they did in their entire quarter of sales revenue. That's so wild.
That's fucking crazy. All right. I gotta go. I gotta call
Adios,
Julie.
Leo.
I will holler at you later.
See ya.
Till tomorrow.
Alrighty. That's a good time. Let me flip all this back around because my stuff is clearly all sorts of wonky. Oh, put it back down here. And then I can mark it. But we can go see what the other things here are doing before I need to take a break. I need to go take a shower and grab a drink. But let's see what the Weevil's doing. That is the question. What is the Weevil doing? 3172 on Bitcoin or on Dogecoin. That's where it's at. I am just loading up all these window captures here so I can put it up before I walk out the door. I will probably come back though. I'll probably come back and say what's up. I'm going to lock down these things so I don't move them on accident. Alright, now we're doing better. Let's just fix this up for us. Yep, so Doge is 3172. The 1 hour still looks bullish. It's completed its cup. Handle is still above the resistance line, so that's cool. Looks very good, very good. Bitcoin is, we could say maybe consolidating. But also, I don't know, could be, if it forms a head and shoulders, it's going to fall back down to 50 grand. That'd be a bummer if it fell back down to 50. Everything else is done for the day, man. There's no more trading. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Luminar ended so far at an overall daily of 2% up, so it's not the worst. Microvision ended 4.5% up, but if Jay Powell gave us the green light to go up, then up is where we go. That's what we can hope for. So if you joined this one, that was a good time. I have been streaming for a hot 2 hours, and I need to get up off of this chair. So that's what I'm going to do. But I'll probably be back. So if you want to join the show, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm looking at some current events. I got some vids to record about some stuff in the news that I want to talk about. And if you want to join the show, leave me a comment, hit me up on here, and we can get you on the show. And we can talk, just like I had old Tim on there, which was fun. Got to meet all the animals over there at Tim's farm, which is cool. I'm probably going to print Tim up some T-shirts, send them out to his farm. And then a little update, little MMA talk with Jacob here and our boy Greg on the chat. Appreciate anyone who joined in. Look for me later, man. Hit the little subscribe button there, and you're all good, man. You know, it'll let you know when I show up. Ding the bell. So till then, I'll see you later. If I don't see you tonight, I will be live streaming again. Stock market, bell to bell tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow, so I won't be in front of the computer the whole time. But I will check back in, and I won't leave you hanging. We'll have some music or somebody else on there to talk to you. So I appreciate you guys. I'll see you all later.